Yeah, Mason, what up, Droopy? Mason, what's the audio like? You're kind of far away. Let a motherfucker know.
Yeah, you guys let us know on that audio sit.
I got Twitch's chat right here.
Audio's good.
Bet.
All right.
So the only thing I don't have open is the Facebook comments.
So this is a thing. We're gonna, it's Wednesday. We're gonna try doing something a little different.
Something a little different. A little something.
A little something. Everybody like, it's fucking Wednesday on 10 o'clock. What the fuck are you guys doing?
A little something different. Alright, hold on. I gotta get the...
Alright, dope. They said we don't sound 3 rooms away.
Well, we are 3 rooms away.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up, Joe Bear?
What up, Kush? Nah, we just chilling. It's what's it, a podcast kind of day? It's a podcast kind of day. Mason's digging this time.
You like the time?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're
Everybody's,
doing it again.
I guess everybody's up. East Coast or West Coast.
East or west. Everyone's awake. Alright. Let me, are we headphoning it?
I don't know, but I think I just turned this on. Oh no, how do I turn this off while it's heating? You can't do it.
Hold it, maybe?
I don't know. So you smoking on some New York cookies? Oh, you're over there. You're too far away.
Can you not read that?
No, he said he wanted to come in and dab, and I was just saying he's...
Oh, yeah, so that's the thing is, like, y'all are over there, and we're just chilling. So, I don't know if we'll be bringing people on, is kind of the thing. So, I don't know who was requesting.
Kush.
Yeah, I guess we're too cool for that.
We're too cool for school today, guys.
Oh, no. Okay. So, what's going on, Joe Bear? We're smoking some pots, casting some pods.
Yeah, casting some pods, smoking some pots. Oh, you got flour?
Yeah, I got flour.
Oh, thank God.
I got some lemon OG.
I can't do this wax stuff anymore. And it's like, it's not like, oh, it gets me too high. As a matter of fact, it's the complete opposite.
You don't think it works?
I don't think this shit works. But I don't know.
You don't think the wax works?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
It definitely works when I smoke it with some flour or something like that.
Combine it?
Right.
Just wax by itself? What do you mean it doesn't work?
Like, not all this... It can't work. Not all the stuff's there. You know? Like...
No. But, like, for your own personal
Oh,
experience...
I guess it's all different for everybody else.
What I'm saying is you smoke it and you say it doesn't work, but yet you're over there like, what's not working?
I don't know. I feel like that's just my natural demeanor in life.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna argue against that.
You're like, I've known you for some time, and that's
It's pretty accurate.
Tea break. All right, Fresh. I'm gonna tell you like this. I grew up doing a lot of manual labor as a kid, right? And this is the thing is you never stop working. You just do lighter work, right? So I don't necessarily think I should quit smoking. I think I should smoke something else. Still,
like what?
I got that quinine. No, like maybe smoke more flour, or maybe make a transition to like CBD for a little bit.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. When I had the CBD wax, I got a little bit left right here. But remember, we had like 5 grams of this shit, and this is all that's left. Those are good times.
I got that connoisseur taste, Rob. I used to. Oh, you know what else? Other strain I was there for the birth of.
What?
Romulan. I completely forgot about that strain.
Romulan?
Yeah. Romulan. I was there for Romulan. I was there for Mazar Sharif.
Hari Krishna.
What the fuck is that? No, I was not there for that. I was definitely there for Chocolote.
Chocolate.
Yeah, we made that.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Hand me that bong over there, man.
What bong?
The Blue Dot.
Oh, bong, bong, bong.
Hand me that Dagnat by
But
Blue
I will
Dot.
say, the guy that trained me, fucking crazier than a hoot owl. You know, like.
Is there a different kind of owl
Yeah, there are different kinds of owls.
other than hoot owl?
Yeah. So actually, the hoot owl doesn't actually hoot. You know? No, just joking.
That's why it's crazy.
But yeah, there's only a couple of species of owl that actually hoots.
And hoot owls are crazy though.
I guess I haven't.
Word on the street.
I don't. Cheetah piss and stuff is that was a more modern strain. You know.
Is that like the Anchorman shit?
Yeah, and then you know how cat piss and dog piss stuff came about.
Proper hydration.
Their animals would pee on their plant, creating that scent type deal.
Well, and then like the plant mimics the scent.
No,
It
because
becomes part of it?
It saturates.
Or it's literally just cat piss that you're smoking.
Yeah, it's literally fucking cat piss.
The weed
that
doesn't
you're
smell like
smoking.
cat piss.
And the weed
cat
doesn't
piss smells like
smell
cat
like cat piss. And what happened is they started doing skunk strains, right?
Okay.
And then back in the day, actually, skunk strains were frowned upon. That was considered dirt weed, right? Like, nobody liked skunk weed because of the way it smelled and various things like that. And plus, there was tons and tons of better weed, you know? And so what happens is you ended up getting an influx of skunk weed that got distributed, you know, because nobody wanted it. And then people in regions that didn't usually smoke, they got turned on to this because that's what was available. And then thus creating this fucking connoisseur lifestyle of fucking skunk weed, you know? And then them trying to breed and make this stuff smell like that, you know?
And they wanted it to smell like that.
And then they wanted it to smell like that. But skunk weed isn't the best weed, and that's not the kind of weed that you want to be smoking.
I think it's subjective.
Well, I mean, it's subjective now because it's been ingrained.
No, I think
them,
I think it's,
you know?
well, it's just another option, another variety, right? So you have, because everybody likes different strains for different reasons because of the different ways it makes you feel or things that it does for you, and everyone's got their own little preference. So that skunk shit comes with different terpenes and cannabinoids, and you might like that composition, that fucking collection of different things.
Well, that's only getting created after the fact, because what's happening is you getting these strains that are getting strictly, because like back in the day there was they would talk about like, oh, you know, the cannabis on the streets are only coming in at 7% and blah blah blah. There's this big mythos, right, that cannabis has never been this strong before. You know, like, oh, it's just now testing into the 30s and 40 percentiles type deal. That's bullshit, you know, because what happened is you were fucking busting regular slumlords on the streets and getting the fucking bare minimum of whatever weed that was fucking shipped and handled and bricked and cut fucking half dozen times before it even reached anybody type deal. And then the fucking quality is degraded, you know? And then you get this thing where like, oh, you know, back in the 70s the weed wasn't this strong. It's like that's bullshit. In America and things like that, weed wasn't that strong based on.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the only thing that they're going to be able to reference. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, man, this weed is way stronger than it used to be, but I'm talking about for some guy in fucking India. I'm talking about my experience.
Right.
You know? Like, and then plus, a lot of times it's the old heads that are saying that. It's got to be the old heads, right? Because they're the ones that were around back then.
Right.
So here's the deal: is they're old now, and you know, man, I can't smoke that shit anymore. I take one hit anymore, and I get fucking lit.
Yeah, but
Just 'cause you're old.
those are all those faux fucking hippies that probably grew up in Missouri or stuff like that.
Holy shit!
Imagining
Nothing against Missourians.
I mean, no, I'm just making a broad reference, you know, but like shit used to make you fucking hallucinate and stuff like that, and see these vivid colors, and it was on par with like LSD and stuff like that. That's why there is such a want and stuff for it in these certain communities, because it helped assist, helped crutch, you know, these experiences, and gave it its own experience that was similar to that, you know. And then you got force fed this fucking street distributed cannabis, convinced that that was the quality standard, and then you guys took those strains and made them into what they are today.
Sure. I mean, and you're talking about, so like the streets made the standard, but nowadays we're at the beginning of where there's gonna be like business setting the standards.
Yeah, but and then that's another thing, is these businesses were already presetting those standards for themselves, because
It's just how people operate.
They were
It's just what you do,
conceivably
right?
the ones helping with that distribution factor type deal. Like, cannabis is bad, right? Like, because that was the whole consensus. Cannabis is bad, so we're gonna make sure only the fucking shitty stuff's out there, and we're only gonna perceive a message of this type of quality, right? And then they create this image of it. Now, as this conversation is concerned, this is completely speculatory at this point.
Yeah, so straight up. So let's switch subjects.
All right. No more speculation.
Earl Cup.
Earl Cup.
We're gonna be there.
I got stickers.
Oh, you got the stickers. Bust them out.
I didn't bring them inside.
What the fuck?
I also got jerseys, but they're not for sale.
There you go. Caden on Facebook. The old heads probably didn't have the tech.
We do. We wanted to do a little podcast for you today, Bong.
The old heads probably didn't have the tech to know what percentage it was, and now they see it and they're like, damn, this shit is potent. I also think that there's a lot, like, that makes sense, right? Like, how are you testing percentages? That technology for that kind of stuff advances over time to the point we are now. So
yeah, I mean, as science becomes more analytical, but even based on the realm of science as how it used to be, you have the scientific method, right? Which we've had this conversation with somebody. You have the scientific method, right? You create a thesis, right? And then you form a hypothesis based on that thesis, and then you create a controlled experiment, and where you do the same thing over and over and over again, and then you write down the consistent results, you know, and then that gives you a consensus of a scientific understanding of what this does or can do.
Right.
And so it's not inconceivable, because the thing is we already know we've been smoking cannabis for a really long time as humanity is concerned.
Sure.
We know for a fact that we went through two major dark ages within humanity's lifetime, and these dark ages are a period of time of unlearning, right? Where we're no longer growing in knowledge. As a matter of fact, we're doing the complete opposite. Not only are we not learning, but we're destroying knowledge, right? So it'd be inconceivable. It's not inconceivable to say that we've created the scientific method, and we've done this again and multiple times over. Like, we've had plenty of time to analyze things, you know, and then it becomes redundant if we don't actually take that information, or that knowledge becomes no longer available, you know, because even if you think about it in the modern drug war, you know, they proactively didn't want to distribute that information, and then even so, distributed misleading information for one, or took certain information out of context.
Right. Okay. Well,
Oh, you gotta hit up Trapper Dan Clothing. Sorry, I'm just now reading the comments I get in my little dialogues, and then
I noticed. So, here we go. Earl Cup.
Earl Cup.
We're gonna have Zong Pong.
Zong Pong will be out of the Earl Cup.
We're gonna have these little kits. Grab them.
Oh shit! Son, grab the bong.
Okay.
Oh, man down.
What up, everybody on Instagram? What's poppin'? Twitch.
Oops.
Yo, Kai, what's happening? Facebook. I see you.
All right, I'm here.
Kind of. All right. Don't. Yeah. So that's. We got some fanny packs here. Show them the little Canna Crew one. Oh, the JC one's dope. Oh, they can't see it on Instagram, really. Oh, yeah, you can, I guess. Everybody else, we got a little JC fanny pack.
We also have a nice Canna Crew.
Oh, yeah, there's this one, yeah. It's green and orange. Or, wait.
Oh, did I
green
not?
and purple.
Did I not grab the one you wanted?
No, that was it. That's cool.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, there's some other ones there, too. But we'll have fanny packs at the thing. The little kits are going to be cool. I don't know what else we're going to do. Zong Pong?
Zong Pong.
Some Trapper Dan shit we'll be smoking. We're thinking we're going to have a little space so you can sit down and roll up and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you can't bring everyone. So there's no public communal consumption at this event. So you can't, like...
give somebody a doobie or pass a pipe.
Yeah, so there's not going to be bongs set up for people to smoke out of. And everyone's going to have their own bongs. It's a BYOB event. And so we're going to try to have a little space for you to do that.
Speaking of which.
And not just like out in the crowd. So. What do you got going on?
I'm doing the layout for the booth.
Oh, jeez.
No?
I don't understand.
So, this is the entire length of the thing, and people are walking here, and here, and here, and here, because this is a big island, and we're sharing multiple booths, right?
Kinda. I mean, so we shouldn't have a conversation about something on paper, I don't think. Because they can't see it.
Well, I was going to converse, and then my art's not that good anyways.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, whatever you want.
No. We'll save this for later.
Same as the trap pack. Oh, yeah. Trap pack. So, Long Blazer's got the matching t-shirt.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
I ordered it as the trap pack.
Oh.
The purple one.
Oh, dope. Didn't we just throw them bitches up? No.
Yeah, and it hasn't been too long because Droopy requested it.
Oh, dope. Oh, you know what came with those jerseys? A couple of basketball shorts.
With the graphic shit on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. If you guys don't know, we have a hockey team.
I mean, is it our hockey team?
It's not our hockey team. It's the community's hockey team. And we're the community. All right, so yeah, ipso facto, our fucking hockey team.
Okay.
All right? We have a hockey team. Graphics. The Phoenixville Graphics. We got a hockey team. We do...
Phoenixville where?
I want to say Arkansas, but that's completely speculatory because...
Seems legit.
PA. What's PA?
Pennsylvania. Okay.
All right. We got the Pennsylvania Phoenixville Graphics. Mm-hmm. They just took the dub in the championship, and they've been playing for some 20 years now.
Damn.
And nobody has known about this. So, yes, they're ours now. So we're spreading it to the community. We're letting them know.
Go check out the Phoenixville Graphics.
Straight up. And they sent us some prototype jerseys of some ideas that they had way back in the day of some jerseys, and they threw them in a box and they sent them our way because we're helping doing the stuff with graphics. And I would just have to say this.
What?
As the photographer that facilitates a lot of this stuff, who better be in possession of these jerseys? I'm just saying.
Holy shit.
I'm just saying. Shout out Phoenixville. And coincidentally, our capital is Phoenix.
Yeah. Okay.
They're like our sister city.
Yeah, right. Now, have you ever seen
Phoenixville?
Okay. But have you ever seen the signs? Is this everywhere, or is it just around here where it's like, welcome to Tempe, you know, and it's got like some little info, and then it says sister cities, and it'll be like Nairobi, you know, and like some random ass places around the world.
Is
and
that
like some
real?
Yes. You never know that?
No.
So like on Tempe, when you're on Dobson and you go across on Southern on the canal, there's a sign on the right when you're going into Tempe that says "Welcome to Tempe" on the other side of the canal. Yeah. I used to walk past that.
So like, does Nairobi recognize that?
I don't know.
But they're like,
it's not Nairobi, but it's like some random place in Africa.
I don't know.
Nigeria, I think, and then there's a couple other foreign ones, and then a handful of U.S. ones.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6. But
seems made up.
It's not made up. Sister cities are a real thing for whatever reason. I don't know what it means. I always wondered, but
like, do we support each other? Do we pay taxes to them and we don't know that?
So,
like, what if part of our like taxes in our county was going to fucking Nairobi or whatever the fuck? And you're like, what? Why is that so much for orange juice? Think about it.
I will say this: when I was walking past that every day, I was like 8 to 10 years old, kind of deal.
We are. Oh no, we are not, Big Cat.
Google.
We are smoking with ourselves, but we're not smoking with you guys right now. We're just doing a thing.
We're too cool, apparently.
We're too cool for school. More specifically, you guys are too far away, and we don't have a cameraman in the back.
Sister City.
What if we had like a Vanna White kind of deal? And she was like behind the camera putting on the, oh yeah, add that person.
Vanna White? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
From Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah.
All right. Instead of letters, she's turning people's faces on?
Yeah. Welcome, Big Cat. Oh, I thought my eyes are bad. I thought you said, what stains are y'all on? I was like, I don't know, maybe mustard.
I got some fucking grease or something.
I ate a PB&J this morning. That could be strawberry or blood. I don't know.
So
dope.
A sister. I got what a sister city is. You ready?
All right.
It's a relationship between. It's a form of a legal or social agreement, so there's different ones.
All snap. So the other party is involved.
Yeah, and for the purpose of promoting commercial and cultural ties. So I don't know if that means that there's some kind of. It started in World War II, or just after it. It was intended to foster friendship and understanding amongst different cultures.
No.
Former foes.
Oh.
As an act of peace and reconciliation.
All right, so did we bomb Nairobi?
So are we beefing with?
Holy shit!
No, I mean, okay. Here, look. By the 2000s, Town 20 became increasingly used to form strategic international business links among member cities.
Mm-hmm.
They include localities of any scope, such as villages.
So they're creating trade fucking routes, or
is there some kind of like city-funded program to like a voucher if you start a business in Nairobi?
Let's look into that.
Something like that.
Or do like we specifically import certain goods from them?
Well, no. So see this. I mean, as the city,
Yeah.
No, I think what they would need to do is what they typically do is they just fuck with like taxes and fees or give you money to do stuff and incentivize you to act a certain way.
Or if we went to fucking be a tourist and because I thought it was created in a tourist
You
capacity.
get a free hotel and you get a little travel pack with a nice little welcome to Nairobi
That
thing
would
and a
be
postcard
dope.
to send home.
I was more specifically talking about maybe a discount on a flight, but all that's fantastic.
Well, see, there you go. I mean, so it's just kind of like the city would just bankroll some shit or not tax you as much to do a certain action. They wouldn't like start. I don't think that they would like start importing Nairobians.
Nairobians.
No. I was trying to make a play on words like Nairobi berries. Nairobians, not
The
what you
people.
said.
Because I was like, is that what this is getting into? Because I was like, I thought we fought a whole war and shit.
Okay. So, Steve in the house. Steve in the house.
Happy belated.
Okay. Goliath on Twitch. You got any Canna games or Canna keys? Merch. I mean, yeah, we do.
Trapper Dan.
So check it out. I'm wearing a Taxman shirt, yo.
And I'm wearing a blank shirt today because fill in logo.
We're gonna edit that one.
Yeah, right. This is actually a green shirt.
Possible KGL scrim between Anon and the Tridents.
Who are the Tridents? Is that a new one?
Dun dun dun. Yeah.
Because I know we got the Demigods are new.
Yeah, they're new, and then the Tridents, and then there's possibly two more. Yeah.
KG popping, yo.
Yeah. It was pointed out to me the other day that there's like 50 people in the league, players and whatnot.
I think between
kinda cool.
50 people and all their friends and family that decide to support them in these endeavors.
Oh, jeez Louise.
No, and in fucking, like, when we're big balling Canucks type deal, we need to rent out like a fucking...
To the first 50?
Yeah, and the fucking for top 50, and we all go, and then that way we don't worry about the hosting. We're all landlined in and networked in.
Oh, wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Like
everybody,
like a tournament series,
like in person.
in person.
Holy shit!
All 50 people come.
Holy smokes.
Multiple day event. They have to pay for their hotel.
Unless we're going to Nairobi.
Unless we're going to Nairobi.
All right. So, yeah, 2 new teams, some new shit. Split 2's finna go off. They're gonna seal up the tournament.
What up,
last game
Tony?
On Saturday.
Hey.
Forget about it.
You gotta use the fingers.
Use of the fingers.
You know, I am mucho hombres, though. So, anybody got some good ideas for launches?
Launches.
Launches.
Launches. Anybody got some good idea for some launches?
Yeah, good thing it's not Friday, though.
Why? Because you'd have to be rapping?
No, because they'd be forcibly making... Like, I'm not allowed...
Oh, mariscos.
Yeah, I'm not allowed speaking English at the restaurant anymore.
To order mariscos?
Yeah. They found out.
unfortunate.
They found out I. They found out I knew a couple of words, and they're like, "Oh fuck!" They're straight up, "Quit being lazy."
They stopped getting the chick from the back.
Yeah, they stopped getting the chick from the back.
That's crazy. You're so crazy, man.
That's real shit, though.
Yeah, I don't eat the mariscos.
Why not? Can't you get away with that?
I don't know. Well, I just haven't eaten any fish or nothing like that.
Right.
So
General rule of thumb, we're not that close to the ocean, so like, good work.
straight up.
Man, that can be troublesome.
Yeah. What the like fish farm?
No, like not necessarily the fish farm, just like when you're sitting there in Arizona and they're like, "Oh, fresh Alaskan cod," and you're like, "Oh, that's fucking
How fresh?
crazy."
Yeah. Laboratory grown.
Yeah, right.
Fresh Alaskan cod.
It lives. Right.
They bring it to life and then kill it. Yeah.
They're like, keep the electricity going. We'll have this thing smoked, pre-smoked, and shipped out. Oh man,
That's intense. But yeah. You're smoking that bong. Yo, I hit that shit one time. I'm good.
no,
Yeah, no,
Alright.
I can't. You passed me that thing too, so that's a whole different scene right there.
Oh snap! Fucking just
Steve
Steve's over
going
there,
getting crazy.
fucking taking journeys across the universe.
Holy smokes.
What up? What is that? Goodies.
Yeah, goodies.
My eyes are all blurry as shit. Oh, Mikrazzi, Alexander. We're trying our best out here.
You know, maybe we should. You should scoot back or something.
Oh, am I out of the thing again?
Not out, but you were close. We can almost move the camera.
You mean scoop forward?
Either way, both really.
Push it. Push it real good. Boop, 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 doo, 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 boop, 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 doo, doo.
Push it.
And push it real good.
Push it. And then it's
Huh.
push it real good.
Oh, and then I was gonna go salt, pep, salt, pep, salt, pep, salt, pep is here, and we're here to push it good.
I'm not familiar with that one. I'm aware of it, but I'm not familiar with it.
Mm-hmm. I almost bought some movies the other day, and Grandma's Boy
Grandma's Boys.
almost was it.
Yikes.
Oh, is Baked Goods gonna be at the Earl, or are they out of state? Are you out of state? There's a cannabis festival coming.
There is. There is definitely.
24th, 25th.
Yeah,
Oh, I just
not
found
this
out my
Saturday, but
son's
next.
dentist appointment is on the 24th.
On a Saturday?
Is that real?
Yeah.
That's what my wife said.
That's intense.
I took my other son to the dentist yesterday. He got a steel tooth, yo.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
He had a cavity. And then the doctor was like, we should just tackle it while insurance will cover this kind of shit. And we're like, alright, fuck. This sounds legit. Like, this dentist is...
he's gonna have a steel tooth forever?
No. He just capped a whatchamacallit tooth, a temporary tooth.
Got it.
But he was like, yo, you know, like, well, you guys got insurance and you guys got kids. This is perfect opportunity to get all the stuff you need done.
Well, I mean, that's how it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clout. Clout, why does it say it mentioned me? Because we were talking about you, folks.
Yeah. Yo, Cloud, where you been at?
Instagram, it's with the fucking
It knows.
voice recognition.
Uh-huh. We were talking about you, and then it sent out a message for gloop,
Clout.
gloop,
Clout.
gloop.
Baked Goods is in New York.
Hey, forget about it. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, damn.
What up, Pops? We were just wondering where you been lately.
Yeah, where you at? Mentioned. Pops. Where you been, Pops?
Hey. Oh,
You alright?
that's a burner.
You left a little in there.
Did I? Holy
That's no good, huh?
Es no bueno. You know what I do like smoking though?
What's that?
And then, so I guess this is really what it was about. So back when I was growing, right? We used to roll up these doobies. You've heard the story about 1,000,000 times, I bet. But roll up these doobies, fucking drenched in oil and keef and a fucking hash snake rolled in the middle on a fucking XL rolling paper. And we were fucking facing like 5 or 6 of these a day, you know? And I had grown accustomed to that flavor. It's a particular flavor, you know? And then motherfucking... And then I smoked one of those terp sticks, you know, because I was like, oh, that's kind of like what that was. And then I was like, oh, that's garbage. And then, you know, High Grade came through and we were chiefing out. And then he busted out that one Canagar, you know, and we're smoking on that. And I'm sitting there like, oh, they're garbage. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then I was sitting there, I was like, fuck it, you know, I got some weed. You know, you brought me some weed that tasted a little bit better than your typical dispensary weed, right?
Okay.
And then
just recently?
Yeah, that one stuff. When you came over and we were flying kites.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, that's dope. And then because we're just wondering where you were, Lex, we get curious about the crew, and we just got to mention you. That's what that's about.
That's what it's about.
But the flowers was smelling pretty good and tasting pretty good, and then I had bought abundance of wax, right? Mm-hmm. And so I was like, all right, I'll make one of my old school concoctions with the one stuff. And then I smoked it, you know, and then it was like fucking melancholy type deal, like, yeah, you know, like it reminded me of the fucking joints I used to smoke back in the day when I was growing. And then ever since that day, really, I've just been like, fuck it, this is filth. Oh, this is garbage.
You turned yourself out.
I turned myself out.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. That's real stuff.
It is real stuff. And those people that were talking about the tolerance break thing, that might be a real thing. But you smoke weed medicinally, so
right.
So it's a little different.
Yeah. No. Tolerance breaks don't.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a tolerance break.
But I will say this. So there was a period in time we started doing the Canna Corner style thing in April last year. It's the Canna New Year on the 4th, right? Yeah. So we started doing that, and at first I was smoking flower and then a little bit of wax. I wanted to incorporate the wax because I was blowing through weed and I was getting fucking blasted.
It's
I wanted
fucking
to hit the
cost
nectar collector,
effective.
the nectar collector deal. So I started incorporating it, and then I could only smoke that, right? So then I was fucking on the wax, and let me tell you, that shit. When I used to say this like 2 years ago before that incident, and I would say that if I smoke wax for too long consistently, and I'm talking like at that point it was like a week. It's like I felt my brain power diminish.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what I mean? Like it was like not running on full fucking. So the wax to me is fucking super hardcore.
Right.
So when you say that it doesn't even do it for you.
Right.
It's intense.
Hey, what up?
It makes me think that there's something specific that you're looking for, a feeling, a sensation, or whatever that you got from that doobie. That's what you're looking for, and it might be a fucking strain issue.
I don't think it's a strain issue.
Not because my cousin only smokes, can't smoke sativas except for one particular strain that I can't remember, but because it doesn't do anything, and she's got like this thing with her hands.
Oh shit, keep it up, Alexander. Sorry to hear. Sober for 2 years due to court stuff. Goddamn.
Yeah, Alexander, you're good you're gonna be ready. You're gonna be right
you
for the
do you, boo. You let us know.
At the end of this. Yeah. Fucking. But I think that you should maybe, because you've got all the data. Like potentially, you could be like, okay, I'm smoking this Boss Hog OG, and you really what you do is got to record all the data
Right.
and see if you notice a trend.
So this is the data, and this is the trend I've noticed. Right? Are you ready for this?
Wax, no bueno.
No, it's not that the wax is no bueno. It's the, well, there's a couple of things. A lot of this dispensary stuff, you know, I hate to say it, they put all this fucking weird, like, oh, organic, fucking pesticide free, blah blah blah. Use the scientific method. We use clones and this and that, and that's like I grew up in the community type deal, and it's like it kind of like hurts my soul a little bit, you know, the process and method that these dispensaries are using for growing, because they don't know it, but a lot of the stuff that they use is artificial, and how they go about it is artificial. And another thing is as the plant botanically is concerned, it's an annual plant. You know, it's not made like to have a brood plant, you know, or a mother plant is absurd for this particular species.
It's not a perennial.
It's not a perennial whatsoever.
I mean, they started treating it as such.
Yeah, they
It's
do.
working,
And
I guess.
no, it's
You think that's what it is?
and that's
Like,
another thing is Canada. Think about it. This medical cannabis. First off, medical cannabis originally got introduced in the Californias, you know, during the 80s over the AIDS epidemic because of Dennis Peron. Dennis Peron is directly responsible for us even having a medical program, right? And that's only existed since the 80s, and that was in a small area, right? And it was a majority of California, and then that thing didn't start branching out until towards the 2000s, you know, to where other states started looking at the impact of the medicinal. And then this is another thing about the means of distribution that was happening at the time. In California, a majority of the cannabis that was being distributed illegally, if you will. So it was diehard hippies, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of people in the counterculture that were pre-existing before the 80s facilitating these grow operations, growing this fucking skunk weed and this and that were facilitating that and actually distributing the fucking cannabis in to the fucking community at the time, you know, and they were setting the fucking bass tone. And then as it's concerned, I completely forgot what I was talking about.
Me too.
Right.
But I gotcha. So we were talking about the big mother plants as perennials.
Oh yeah. All right. So there it goes. So, and those guys were treating those plants as such because those guys were originally smugglers going into, you know, Thailand. And all right, and then sorry, that's a big myth those too. Fucking they weren't going to Thailand to get weed. Fucking weed wasn't growing on Thailand because Thailand's an island. It fucking had to, weed came to it later. You know what I'm saying? During the craze, you know. A majority of the cannabis that was getting distributed to everywhere was Mexican, South American, Colombian, Peruvian type deal. High mountainous that's where it's in. Cannabis is indigenous to high mountainous equatorial regions, you know. That's why it grows in the Kush mountains and stuff like that. That's where Kush gets its name from, you know what I'm saying? High fucking mountain regions, you know. And they were treating those plants as perennial, or not as perennials, as annuals, you know. And then during the 80s and 90s when they were illegally facilitating these cannabis on a mass scale through these guerrilla grow operations type deal. Then in the 80s, when all the police and stuff were really kicking down doors and arresting people and stuff like that, it shifted the grow operations from outdoor to indoor, right? Mm-hmm. And then that's when the whole hydroponic grow craze happened. That happened in the 80s and 90s because I could no longer afford to grow weed outside of my yard because now my neighbor knows about it, for one, and for two, the police are looking for it.
Right.
So it's like now I got to do that shit inside. And then you had this mass transition from outdoor to indoor growing that's only been occurring for the past 30 years. Since as long as I've been alive, we've been doing hydroponic growing. So there's no data on it whatsoever. We're going to have to do this for another 60 years before there's any realistic information that we can get on using parental cannabis and long-term cloning. But as it's concerned,
they're getting the data right now.
As it's concerned, I've been smoking. I've smoked clone cannabis and I've smoked outdoor cannabis, and outdoor cannabis is far, 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 far superior.
But to be indoor, it doesn't have to be a clone, does it?
As the grow operation is concerned, nowadays it's like 99% of the time it's a clone.
But like, what about when someone grows some shit in their closet or whatever?
They typically get that from a clone, or they get it from a feminized seed that was produced off a clone, which that's outrageous too. You can't feminize seeds. It's really, cannabis is a really difficult plant because of its nature of being an annual plant. It wants to reproduce. So even if you grow a female plant, the plant during its reproduction cycle will hermaphrodite if there's not a male in the vicinity during the certain flowering process. It happens. Everybody knows it. It's very, if you're a grower, you know for a fact that happens. If you are a grower and you say that's not the case and you can get feminized seeds, you're not a grower. You're one of these guys that have been trained in a lab off these cloned plants, and you've been convinced of a science that you've been fed type deal because that's what they think is.
The Canna Kids got beef.
Canna Kids got major beef.
What up, Mason? Herm plants can make you fem seeds. Herm plants can make you fem seeds.
That's speculatory.
It's a comment that we got on Instagram.
Yeah, I know. I see it.
Clout. This is why we were talking about you.
Yeah.
That's why we mentioned you, Clout.
Right.
So anybody who's not viewing us on Instagram now or in the future, the joke is that on Instagram we put Canna Crew mentioned you as the title of the live stream.
You can't divulge that information, Frankie. Now it's lost to the wind.
It's not lost to the wind. I brought the podcast in on the joke. We gotta hook the podcast up.
Oh no. We'll hook nobody up.
No, we hooked them up with the info.
Oh man, no. Like, all right, another beef. So as a gamer, like, you know how they always give like hints and tips and stuff in the loading screen?
Mm-hmm.
Like now that stuff like upsets me, you know, because
Why?
As a gamer I was like, you know how fucking hard it was to like go out, like the only reason why I know as much as I do in games as a gamer is because like I fucking went out of my way and I learned that stuff. And then it was this big like keep too, you know, because like I can't let other people know because that gives them an advantage. I feel as though this information is an advantage in the game that lets me get it over on the other people type deal. Sure. You know? And then I'll sit there and I'll be like, oh, no, you can't let motherfuckers know that. Like, no, keep them stupid.
Holy shit. Gilbert, low key,
Hmm.
trying to be an evil genius over here. Diabolical.
Fucking eh. No, yeah, that's. I like that one.
Oh, wait. No, Clout was there. Clout played part of the tournament. They're talking about something like that in the comments. Some tournament stuff. Dates that just happened this past weekend.
So how much weed do you have left?
I have this much weed left.
Because I was gonna say then we should do exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Nope.
Oh, and scroll one of them phantasmal rocket ships up.
I don't think we need a rocket ship.
And I won't be sparing
It's the
on the
beginning.
wax too.
Yeah, I understand. I know exactly what's happening. It's the beginning of the day, though.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, kind of, yeah.
Or is it the beginning of the end?
I mean, I guess it's always the beginning of the end, depending on the scope and
so
what you're looking
pessimistic.
at. Well, no, I mean it's just reality. So, like, if you think of the end as
9,
yeah, it's
the
there.
end is 9.
So if you say from here until there, this is the beginning of there, which is the end, and
over there, which is here.
No,
But it's not quite there yet.
No.
But it should eventually be there.
Nope.
But now we're here.
Oh shit.
I think that's accurate.
I think I don't know about
I don't know.
accuracy in this whole conversation.
I think it's been the most accurate conversation.
Possibly, I don't know. I don't know anything about it, so
In
I have nothing.
life.
So I just got to kind of sit here and listen to you because I ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing.
I got no experience in that stuff.
You've evolved to level 2, Frankie.
What's level 2? I missed it.
Emotions. I now feel emotions.
Feel. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. So, I think, it's 50. Oh, maybe because I said it's the beginning of the day. So we should practice some restraint.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Right. I don't know what that is. Restraint.
I've achieved.
It is 11 o'clock almost. Though.
Yeah, no, we're good. So, like, we're going to wrap this up. And we're going to fucking do our thing.
Do the thing. All right, everybody.
Mother plants are usually kept for good genetics, so they know how the clone is going to grow.
The genetics, as you learn from, I hate to throw out some Star Trek.
Uh-oh.
But if you continue the clone after clone, and then you are trying to facilitate it off one mother, the genetics degrade over time, and then because you're constantly getting your genetics off that certain plant that's supposed to be an annual, it goes through a natural decay cycle, and it takes about 2 years for it to take effect.
Okay. Star Trek, huh?
Well, and then with a little bit of splash of like actually analyzing and knowing indoor growers that have cloned, and they've confirmed,
Right.
that like the plant loses its potency and genetic value over a period of about 2 years.
Got it.
Yeah. On that note, I suppose we will.
Well, I mean, and we don't have to stop right now. I wasn't like cutting you off when
Oh.
I said that. I was just saying, we're gonna end soon.
All right, get out of here. Cameras no more. No.
Yeah, no. Let me get some of this water. Apparently, next level human. I think it was the weed smoking thing.
We have the technology.
I will say this, Mason. I don't know about the shipping of CBD. Is that a thing? I'll figure it out. But this shit right here, good lord,
Oh.
buddy.
Send it in a container full of pogs.
Well, what I'm saying is this Hempful Farms weedless is pretty dank. This CBD stuff, and I don't think it was overly expensive. Oh, it's on the lid. But it's amazing. Here, I'll smoke some of this right now. I'll put it in the puff phone. Is it clean or is it dirty?
I don't know.
Okay. Were you about to load it?
Maybe.
All right, let's put this.
We'll do a double splash.
You can.
Ah!
Here we go. I like the Hempful Farms CBD stuff. They have this blueberry one. It's fucking amazing. They didn't have it last time. I should go there again and get some more. Send you a link. It's just Hempful Farms on Instagram.
I
don't know if they sell it online or not.
I don't want to eat another bean and cheese burrito from Filiberto's.
Then don't.
That's all they got.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. What do you want to eat?
I'll eat some tacos. It'll be rough. There'll be a healing cycle.
That doesn't sound good. What I'm saying is,
I'm certain they'll taste good. Seems like it's all terrible.
yeah, we don't have to go to
I
Philadelphia.
like pizza though, but I consistently eat pizza.
You like pizza? Here.
Fried chicken's
just
good.
finish it. Fuck it. There's more there if you want it.
Ah, that's fine. I'm just thinking about food. I really like Arby's, but that shit's expensive.
Is it?
Fuck yeah. I've
Tell me about it.
I've gauged my foods right on likeness and value, and I think Taco Bell is the tastiest food for the cheapest.
You think so?
Right? Cause you can go in with $10 and straight eat like a fucking king. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get a taco pack and a drink. Rah! Balling. And then, I really like Burger King's burgers
Okay.
over anybody else's burgers. I think they're superior. But $10 only gets you a value meal. That ain't much value. And then you rock in $10 at Arby's, you're getting like a sandwich, a small fry, maybe a fucking drink. But I will say the drinks are fucking gigantic at Arby's. I like Church's Chicken, right?
Okay. What does $10 get you there?
$10 gets you something pretty decent. It gets you a 5-piece, right? But it gets you nothing else.
5-piece chicken.
But you got an extra $5 to roll with, but you got to be sparing. So you either got to get a drink and a small side, It's the equivalent of a value meal with a couple of pieces of extra chicken. But they got okra. They got fried okra at Church's. So that's what makes it so
But it's
valuable.
only okay. It's not even that good.
Yeah, the okra's subpar. But it's kind of like seafood in Arizona, like like it's hard to get it.
Yeah.
When and I can't get that shit. And then like as sit down, like fucking Cracker Barrel, yeah, love that shit.
Barrel.
I know. We gotta exploit that one day. Chicken, fried steak, with the okras, done. That's all I'm gonna say.
Got it.
I have it every time. I get the chicken fried steak, double okra.
They literally have 2 menu items that don't have meat or dairy at Cracker Barrel. You wanna know what they are? Oatmeal
Yo.
and fruit.
It's an old time. It's an old kitchen.
I know what it is.
But yeah, I love it.
I know what it is. Okay.
It's fantastic.
I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know. I will go, but we're gonna have to do breakfast or something.
Yeah. Just give me like 5 pounds of hash browns. Man.
Have you tried the chicken fried chicken?
All right. Chicken fried chicken's okay, but that's
Cracker
just
Barrel.
from Cracker Barrel. Yes, I have. I've had both from Cracker Barrel.
Mason wanted to know.
Right. It's just a flattened chicken breast though. It's just fried chicken.
Got it.
You know, it's like, but I will say I do love a nice fried chicken fillet. But it's got to be a dank ass sandwich.
You put it on a sandwich?
With like pickles and mustard and stuff. Oh yeah.
Where do you get that?
Nah, I gotta make that shit. And then like Chick-fil-A, and then like everybody's got some sort of cruel joke that they like to pass off as a chicken fillet, you know?
Yeah.
But no, you gotta make that stuff.
So, you meant a chicken fillet. You didn't mean like a fillet, like a filet mignon chicken fried. Is that what you meant? You're talking chicken or beef?
I was talking specifically chicken.
Got it.
You know, because it tastes a little different when you thin it out and fry it, you know?
I was going to say, the other one might be intense.
And then, but
There you go, what up?
I have taken mignon and motherfucking tenderized it and chicken fried it at home. As a matter of fact, I'm notorious for that, and my dad hates that shit. But I hate getting cube. It's called cube steak, right? And it's basically like a flank steak that they got pre-tenderized. And garbage.
Garbaggio.
I have my own tenderizer, and I fucking straight beat the hell out of a steak.
Brookville chicken, never heard of it. Infused fried chicken, might be dank. Steve used to work for Cracker Barrel, and he hates it. He says it's garbaggio and everything's frozen.
Yeah, I know. I'm 100% aware of that.
They were literally in the conversation with Burger King and Churches.
Yeah.
What's $10 get you at the one chicken spot?
Which? Oh, fuck. Jeez. $10.
Where is that?
No, it's actually $15, right? So you got a 10 piece for $15 and a 15 piece for $20, right? But they give you a fucking stack of tortillas.
Yeah.
And then they give you
fresh.
Pickled onions, pickled peppers.
I don't know if they're fresh. They're hot, though.
And a thing of salsa and a thing of limes, right?
Yep.
And they don't charge tax. Like
this is in Canada.
Yeah. I haven't flown out. Yeah. Tax is already included in the price, naturally. Yeah. No, so I'll straight slap down like $15, you know, or I'll like slap down like the $20, you know, and it's me and Dom
and you don't finish
and my sister, and we're eating all day.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of chicken.
Yeah,
it's like you buy 2 whole chickens type shit.
Yeah, I buy 2 whole chickens and they fucking chop that bitch up, and it's mesquite smoked and barbecued.
Yeah, it's grilled.
Yeah,
it's like what El Pollo Loco's trying to do.
Yeah, it's the place is even called like Pollo.
Whoa. No.
Whoa.
No. You can drop this at a later date when we disguise it as something else.
All right.
So, here's the deal.
Yeah, look, Polo knows.
Yeah, he knows. He was in on the fucking last one.
Yeah, it's fucking straight.
So there's this spot in Miami called Pollo Tropical, and it's set up like an El Pollo Loco, but literally, they've got split open chickens just on the grill, like the whole grill's lined with chickens.
That's dope.
And they're doing the whole thing, and everything comes with black beans and rice.
This one's more set up like a llanteria, you know what I'm saying?
What? Hey, let me get another one in the back.
And a tire shop.
Yeah, no, I know it is. And then he like roll out a cart of food.
Mofalos.
Pollos Hermanos. That's Breaking Bad, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it is.
I don't watch that.
Oh, Vega does.
Mm.
If I'm correct as to what that is. I've never really watched it.
I was peeved.
Peeved?
I didn't like Breaking Bad, and I didn't like Weeds.
No?
I thought it glorified meth and, drug manufacturing. I felt I wrong expression,
What,
but
glorified?
like it felt as though like every time something bad was about like every time something really fucked up was gonna happen in Breaking Bad, everything got resolved. You know what I'm saying?
TV show.
Hold on. And then it seemed like in Weeds, right? Every time you felt like, oh, right, yeah, they fucking figured it out, it was like the fucking shittiest thing would happen.
So what you're saying is that in the weed show, it was always fucked up, and in the meth show, it always turned out good.
Right.
And you think that those two things existing simultaneous is not okay.
Right.
Like you got beef with that.
Yeah, and the thing is they were both going on at the same time too, and they were both popular,
I mean, but they're different shows.
Yeah, but
they're made by different people.
I know.
On different channels.
I know that, but it feels more of like a psychological psychosis kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Purposeful?
Like good dog, bad dog kind of stuff.
Okay. But weed's the thing that's legal. But that's not what you're getting at. So
you're right. That's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting
you're more like private prisons kind of thing.
Right.
Okay. So
which we're still in there. By the way.
Chico's Tacos in El Paso is dank if you're ever there. You're from El Paso?
Oh, well, we could potentially east or west El Paso.
No, he don't live there. That's where he's from.
Oh.
He's out in east side.
I was like, El Paso's fucking gigantic. Because I was like, I got family in El Paso, but we're specifically West El Paso.
West El Paso, born and raised. Right next to a llanteria and a dairy.
No llanteria, but definitely there's that one dairy place.
The dairy is the spot.
Right.
I know about the dairy.
Nah, and more specifically, we're across the street from a cemetery.
Well, you can work that into the rhyme.
At a cemetery where all the dead got raised.
There you go. West El Paso is where his family is. What if you and Vega are related, yo?
No, because we're the Regalados.
Well, I mean, you don't know.
No, well, we're pretty serious on our surnames, right? And if somebody's last name Vega, then most definitely there's strong relation, But we're the Regalados, and we got our shit. Like, that's our...
Yeah, but there's women that get married and cousins and shit like that. Their names change.
Man?
No.
Man.
Like a Regalado woman marries a Vega man, and they're now Vegas.
Yeah, but we don't got any Vegas.
But I'm talking. Whatever.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly. I know exactly what you're saying, but there's been not a fucking single one Vega at a fucking family reunion or a barbecue.
Okay. He says he meets new family every year, and he has family everywhere. Yo,
that's real shit though. That's why you got to be skeptical, But that's why you got to double check the last name.
Steve's going to El Paso for the 4th of July.
What are they?
His son just got out of the army.
Fucking A.
Fucking, all right. I think Dave out here smoking. Cheers, Holmes.
Cheers.
On Twitch. So, fucking I think,
Is that a wrap?
Maybe.
Fucking A. We did it. We did the deed.
We've been thinking about doing this for a minute.
Yeah.
This used to be the normal thing, but we didn't do it all live, and we had multiple cameras.
Right.
So we'll get kind of back to that, or mixing different things and shit. We're trying new stuff.
I'm kind of liking it though. Let us know. Let us know. I like the.
Yeah, let us know what y'all thought of the show, or whatever format. That's what we're after.
Format.
All right.
Fucking A. Peace.
Adios, everybody.
Oh, I got.
That's a wrap.
I gotta walk over there.
Let me get a sandwich.
I need a Moy Amsterdam and a whiskey on the rocks.
Whiskey on the rocks.
Ugh.